Welcome, adventurers, to a journey into the heart of the wild. Today, we're not just looking at mountains, we're stepping onto them. We're heading to Patagonia, where giants of ice carve the landscape and challenge the spirit of exploration. Our mission to conquer 5 of Patagonia's most legendary glacier treks, each a unique challenge and story. Check your gear, take a deep breath, and let's step out into the wild. The ice is calling. Our first objective, standing before the mighty Perito Moreno Glacier, a colossal river of ice that dominates the Patagonian landscape. Its sheer size and presence are humbling, a reminder of nature's raw power and artistry. This isn't just a slab of ice, it's a living, breathing entity, one of the few glaciers in the world that's actually advancing. Unlike most glaciers that are retreating due to climate change, Perito Moreno continues its slow, relentless march forward, reshaping the land as it goes. The air is crisp, ancient, and the sound is a symphony of creaks, groans, and thunderous calving. Every so often, a massive chunk of ice breaks free and crashes into the turquoise waters below, sending up a spray and echoing across the valley. A dramatic display of the glacier's restless energy. Getting geared up, harness, helmet, crampons, connects you to generations of mountaineers. There's a sense of ritual in lacing up your boots and strapping on your gear, a quiet anticipation as you prepare to step onto the ice. The guide teaches the duck walk, awkward at first, but soon you're bridged to this alien terrain. Each step is deliberate, a careful negotiation with the glacier's unpredictable surface, and you quickly learn to trust your equipment. That first step onto the glacier is unforgettable. The crunch of crampons, the feeling of being part of the glacier itself. The ice beneath your feet is ancient, formed over centuries, and you can almost sense the slow, powerful movement beneath the surface. The scale is overwhelming. You're a tiny speck on a frozen canvas. The glacier stretches endlessly in every direction, its surface a maze of ridges, crevasses, and shimmering blue pools. The surface is a labyrinth, smooth, polished sections, rough crystalline patches, and the mesmerizing, glowing glacial blue. Each step reveals new textures and colors, from deep sapphire crevices to sparkling white snow. Streams of meltwater carve channels, and a moulin, a vertical shaft, offers a chilling glimpse into the glacier's depths. The water is impossibly clear and cold, a reminder of the glacier's constant transformation as it melts and reforms. Guides read the ice like a map, sharing stories of its moods and history. They point out hidden dangers and natural wonders, weaving tales of explorers, scientists, and the indigenous peoples who have revered these icy giants for generations. Stopping to listen, the sharp crack of shifting ice vibrates through your boots, a reminder this is a dynamic, powerful force. The glacier is never truly still, it's always alive, always moving, always changing. The trek is a sensory overload, cold air, dazzling sun, pure air, and the textures of ancient ice. Every breath feels cleaner, every sound sharper, as if the glacier heightens your senses and draws you deeper into its world. At the turnaround point, the view stretches for miles, frozen waves, the Andes rising in the distance. The landscape is both harsh and breathtaking, a place where time seems to stand still. The sense of accomplishment is immense. You've walked on a living giant, faced its challenges, and become part of its story, if only for a moment. The guides surprise us with a celebratory drink, ancient glacial ice cracking in our glasses, a tangible connection to the past. Each sip is a toast to endurance, adventure, and the timeless beauty of this frozen world. Walking back, the glacier's scale and power put everything in perspective. The vastness makes you reflect on your place in the world and the importance of preserving these wonders for future generations. Perito Moreno is more than a trek. It's an education in humility and a call to protect these fragile environments. The glacier's resilience is inspiring, but its future depends on our actions and respect for nature. This is the wild teaching its greatest lesson. We are a small part of something immense and beautiful, and it's our responsibility to cherish and safeguard it for those who come after us. Next, we enter Torres del Paine National Park to face the vast Gray Glacier. The approach is a battle against fierce Patagonian winds through forests of twisted lenga trees, nature's lesson in resilience. Suddenly, through the trees, a colossal river of ice spills into Lago Gray, dotted with impossibly blue icebergs. The trek hugs the lake's edge, climbing rocky outcrops for ever more spectacular views. Suspension bridges sway above deep gorges, adrenaline spiking as the wind howls and water roars below. Up close, the glacier's calving face is a sheer cliff, groaning and cracking until a massive section crashes into the lake, a display of raw power. The ice here is a deep, saturated blue, reflecting the immense compression of its journey. Walking parallel to the glacier, you see how it has shaped the land, carved valleys, and created the lake, a geography lesson written in ice. As night falls at camp, the Milky Way blazes overhead, and the glacier's distant thunder is a lullaby. Morning brings a glowing panorama of ice and sunlit icebergs, a moment of tranquility and power. The trek back is filled with quiet accomplishment. Grey Glacier is a journey that challenges and rewards, teaching the power of persistence. The greatest views come after the hardest climbs. Viedma Glacier into the ice caves. Here in the wild heart of Patagonia, the landscape is dominated by ice and wind, a place where nature's forces are on full display. Our third expedition takes us to Viedma, Argentina's largest glacier, for a different kind of adventure, exploring inside the ice. Unlike any trek before, this journey promises a glimpse into the glacier's mysterious interior, where few have ventured. The journey begins with a boat ride through a maze of icebergs, anticipation building as the glacier dominates the horizon. The air is crisp and the water glistens with floating shards of ancient ice, each one a fragment of the glacier's long history. Gearing up, the focus is on crevasse safety and navigating complex terrain. This is next-level glacier trekking. Guides demonstrate how to use crampons and harnesses, emphasizing the importance of every step. The surface is rugged, with towering seracs and deep crevasses. Teamwork and concentration are essential. Every footfall is deliberate, every movement a reminder of the glacier's unpredictable nature. The true magic begins at a dark opening, an ice cave. The entrance is unassuming, but what lies beyond is nothing short of extraordinary. Inside, blue light filters through the ice, walls sculpted by meltwater, silence like a frozen cathedral. The air is cool and still, and every sound is muffled by thick walls of ancient ice. Layers in the ice reveal seasons past, air bubbles trap ancient atmosphere. Each stratum is a frozen record of time, preserving secrets from centuries ago. Guides explain how meltwater carves these ephemeral caves, temporary, magical spaces. They remind us that these caves may vanish within a season, shaped and erased by the glacier's constant movement. Roped together, we peer into crevasses, terrifying, beautiful, with water running far below. The depths are dizzying, a reminder of the glacier's immense power and the hidden world beneath our feet. Respect for the ice is paramount. Every step is taken with care, and every instruction from the guides is followed without question. We learn basic climbing techniques, using ice axes for balance and ascent, connecting us to the glacier in a primal way. The sensation of steel biting into ice is both exhilarating and humbling. The physical demands are greater, climbing, balancing, constant movement, but the reward is immense. Muscles ache, but spirits soar as we conquer each new challenge. Lunch in the middle of the ice field, surrounded by jagged peaks and endless ice, is pure wilderness. The cold air sharpens every flavor and laughter echoes across the frozen expanse. The problems of the world fade away. Life here is simple and cleansing. In this vast, icy silence, there is space to reflect and reconnect with nature. As we return, we look back with new eyes, having explored the glacier's inner workings, stood inside its frozen heart. The experience leaves us changed, with a deeper appreciation for the power and fragility of these ancient giants. Viedma is a journey into a hidden world of breathtaking beauty and raw power, a revelation. It's a reminder that some of the planet's greatest wonders are found in the most remote and challenging places. Exploradores, Glacier. The path less traveled. For our fourth adventure, we leave the famous treks behind for the wild, remote Exploradores Glacier. The journey along Chile's Carretera Austral is part of the adventure, leading to a place where rainforest meets ice. The trek begins in lush forest, then transitions to the glacier's moraine, a stark, rocky buffer before the pristine ice. Fewer visitors mean the glacier feels untouched, its marbled surface telling the story of its grinding journey. Guides share their deep connection, pointing out subtle details and signs of the glacier's movement. The solitude is profound, just our small group, the crunch of crampons, and the whisper of wind. Ice tunnels and caves here feel raw and newly formed, their blue depths a secret few witness. The retreat of the glacier is dramatic, a sobering lesson in climate change and the urgency to protect these places. The trek is demanding, combining forest, moraine, and ice, but every effort is rewarded with spectacular views. drinking pure meltwater from a blue pool is a primal connection to the wild. Leaving Exploradores feels like leaving a secret world. Its strength is the sense of discovery and solitude. It's an adventurer's glacier. O'Higgins Glacier, the final frontier. This is a place where the world feels untouched, where nature's raw power is on full display, and where the sense of adventure is as vast as the landscape itself. Our final trek takes us to the very edge of the map, O'Higgins Glacier, a remote and mysterious place that few have ever set eyes on. Here the wilderness stretches endlessly, and the silence is broken only by the wind and the distant thunder of ice. Reaching this glacier is no small feat. It requires a multi-day boat journey across a vast wild lake, where the waters are often whipped into a frenzy by legendary Patagonian winds. The journey itself is an adventure, with every wave and gust reminding you how far you are from civilization. As you travel, civilization slowly disappears behind you. The world narrows to jagged mountains, endless water, and the feeling of being completely alone in a land shaped by ice and time. Then suddenly the glacier appears, a colossal wall of ancient ice stretching for miles. It calves massive icebergs with a deafening roar, each one a reminder of the glacier's immense power and the forces that have shaped this land for millennia. Disembarking on a rocky windswept shore, you feel the full force of Patagonia's wild spirit. The air is sharp, the wind relentless, and the sense of raw, untamed power is absolute. The trek ahead is challenging, along rugged, uneven shoreline and up steep hills to find a vantage point. There are no marked trails here, only wild terrain and the thrill of true exploration. From above, we witness one of the world's most active calving glaciers. Skyscrapers of ice crash into the lake below, sending waves and ice spray high into the air, a dramatic, unforgettable spectacle of nature's power in motion. Yet, the O'Higgins Glacier is retreating rapidly, a beautiful, tragic sight. The exposed rock and shrinking ice are a visceral, undeniable consequence of our warming planet, a stark reminder of the changes happening before our eyes. The experience is deeply emotional, awe mixed with sadness, hope mingled with urgency. Standing here you feel a call to action from the very heart of the wild, a plea to protect what remains. Here you are one of the few to witness this spectacle. There are no signs, no rails, no crowds, just you, the glacier, and the vast silence of Patagonia. It's a rare privilege, and a humbling one. The colors of the glacier are mesmerizing. Deep blues, vibrant greens, and black streaks of ancient moraine, each layer telling a story of time, pressure, and transformation. Leaving this place is hard. The journey back across the lake is quiet, each person lost in thought, changed by what they've seen and felt in this remote corner of the world. O'Higgins is more than just a trek. It's a pilgrimage to the edge of the wild, the ultimate Patagonian adventure, and a powerful reminder of what we stand to lose if we do not protect these last frontiers. The echo of the ice. Our journey through Patagonia's frozen heart ends here. We've walked on living ice, delved into sapphire caves, found solitude, and witnessed raw power at the world's edge. These glaciers are more than ice. They're keepers of time and wild beauty. If this adventure stirred your spirit, join us for the next expedition. Stay wild, keep exploring, and never lose your sense of wonder. Until next time.